Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody has been doing great. There's not going to be anything extraordinary about today's video, unfortunately. It's more of a life happens type of video, and you're going to see me go through it. So my week started out last week very fun and exciting. I did mention my husband threw me a surprise party for my birthday, which that was the exciting part and was a great start to my week. And we had the biggest cheer comp of the season, which I know you guys know. That, as you all know, costed me, I think it was close to, when it was all said and done, about $1,500. And we were planning on going up on Thursday. We did go up on Thursday. Well, the coach had sent out a message saying that we were having our team dinner. They always do these bonding team things, typically not right before a competition. Typically it's like the day after, in the middle of the weekend, but nonetheless, it was a team dinner, which is totally pretty normal. And we, of course, went because my daughter wanted to go because all her teammates are there. So we did go, and my daughter, it was at Señor Frog's in Orlando. So this is Cinco de Mayo on Thursday. So we went, had dinner. Of course, as the night unfolds, the kids are dancing, kids are having fun. They started a conga line, and my daughter, of course, went into the conga line. And at that point, I don't really know what happened, what transpired. She said she was dancing. Nonetheless, the next thing I know, one of the girls ran over to me and said, Kimberly is on the floor. And I ran over there, and some of the girls had her, one on each side, hopping her back over to where I was. Apparently she had taken a fall and she twisted her ankle and couldn't walk on it and was crying in pain. So yeah, this is literally the night before. She's supposed to compete the next day. And of course, the coach is there, and she's, flipping out because, the thing about cheerleading is when you're dealing with a smaller gym, every team member is needed in order to properly pull off a routine. So you have your basers that hold up all the stunts up in the air, all the flyers. You have your tumblers, which perform all the required tumbling elements. You have your basers for pyramid, which is the required element in any routine where you put the flyers up kind of all together. And without one of those pieces, it really is hard to function and do all the required skills to get the points you need to win a competition. So as you can imagine, the coach is a little freaked out. The girls are a little freaked out. My daughter is a little freaked out. And of course, I am freaked out, and my husband. So we ended up leaving Señor Frog's, and if it's now like 10 o'clock at night. So trying to find anything, we knew we had to get her medical attention right away. We had to see what the situation was. You know, we don't know. Is it broken? Is it, you know, what happened here? So everything was, all the urgent cares were closed. We did find one that was open. And unfortunately, of course, they know they have the market cornered. They don't take insurance. So everything that they needed to do, they had to do a few different angles. They had to x-ray her foot and her ankle because we didn't know where it was coming from. By this time it swelled up pretty big, and again, she can't walk on it. So at the end of the day, we had to pay for all of that outright. So fast forward, they don't see any breaks and in her leg or foot, thank God. But there could have been, we had to pay extra also to have an x-ray technician actually review and put out a report. And so at this point, we say, okay, let's see how it feels in the morning. The coach texts me at 7 o'clock in the morning. Our meet time is 10 a.m. And she says, I need to know what goes on because we're the morning of, our meet time's at 10 a.m. We're supposed to compete at noon. And I go and wake her up and I say, try walking on it. She can't put any pressure at all on it. So at that point, I tell the coach that. She said, well, I need her there at 10 a.m. So have her ready to go. And, basically my husband gets on the phone with the coach and says, if you need her to stand up on stage just to be there so we don't have to forfeit and you can carry her up on the stage, you're more than welcome to have her. Otherwise, she can't get up the stairs on the stage herself. So she said, just be there at 10 o'clock. And then we had to go get a knee scooter. She had to be able to get around somewhere. Apparently there's a shortage on crutches for whatever reason. So it's very hard to find crutches right now. It wasn't broken, so they wouldn't do anything for her, but now she can't walk on it. We went to CVS, got her some braces for her ankle. We did ice it all night. And then that next day we went and got her we rented a knee scooter from a scooter store so that way she could at least get around. And I ended up talking to the coach again. And I said, listen, can we just figure out how to get through today? This was the semifinals. There wasn't a lot of teams. We knew we would get through the semifinals today, that Friday, no problem. And then just get to Sunday, which is the main competition day. And the coach basically said, if I have to bring in a fill-in for Friday, then I'm going to have them compete Sunday. So they needed my permission to do that because essentially we're giving up Kimberly's spot and I forfeit all the money because this new person that's filling in isn't going to pay a penny. And I was hoping that if she would give her to Sunday, maybe if it's not broken, then Sunday she maybe could do some of the routine, if not all of it, but some of it. Maybe it would feel better by Sunday because we're talking from the time it happened was Thursday to Sunday. That was a solid 4 days of resting and healing. But she didn't give us that option. She said, I can't take that chance. So, we obviously said we have to do what's best for the team, and we forfeited her spot. So we ended up going Friday to the competition to support her teammates. And it was one of the hardest days for my daughter. At one point they came down and because she was fully dressed out to perform, they came down and said they needed her bow out of her hair. And when that happened, my daughter just broke down and started crying. And then when the girls came out on stage for the first time and she saw them without her, they were able to rework the routine without her in it. And when that happened, she broke down and started crying again. So it was a very hard day for us. as parents to watch her have to struggle through that, knowing she worked so hard all year and put in a lot of time and effort, and this is the biggest of the season and she couldn't partake. So basically that was the end of her weekend was done. There was nothing she could do. By Sunday, she was walking on it. So it's still very black and blue all around her, both sides of her ankle, but she is walking on it. She can't jump on it by any means, but she's able to walk. So if there's any good out of this story, it's that. It doesn't appear to be broken. It just appeared to have been a really bad sprain, and it's going to take some time to heal. But in the meantime, so we made do. We did some fun things. We went to medieval times dinner. It's like a dinner show. We went miniature golfing. We just did family stuff together. Didn't really interact with her teammates from that point forward because it was too hard. And that was our weekend. So needless to say, what you're seeing me do now, unfortunately, but I have to do it. Life happens. This kind of stuff happens, and it's unavoidable, honestly, is I had to unstuff a lot of the majority of my savings challenges because I have to pay all these medical bills, plus the extra spending over the weekend, the rental of the knee scooter for her, we did have to now, instead of cheer, fill in the days with other activities to do. I say so much. And anyways, it was a very emotional, difficult weekend for our family. And now we just have to, new chapter, turn the page. She's done with All-Star. Now she needs to focus on her high school cheer. And she's very much looking forward to that and excited for what that will bring her. So anyways, I went through and pulled, again with the I've got to stop with the Anyway, I pulled out money out of my savings challenge that I'm going to put into the bank. I managed to save a few of my savings challenges as well as all my emergency stash money. I did not touch. Technically, yes, an emergency savings, I would think this would constitute spending emergency savings, but I've been working so hard. I just want to get to my $1,000, and I did not want to have to spend this when I have money laying around for a planner challenge or a rainy day fund or things like that, that it just didn't make sense to pull out of my emergency fund when I do have money sitting around that's not really important. I mean, it's important, but it's not really, it's just cash sitting around that should be used over my emergency fund in my eyes. So I'm okay with it because I started these in January. We're in May. I can make them back up. This is more important, not to have the debt over my head and to get all of that stuff paid off. And if I have to restart savings challenges, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to move on. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to look back. It is what it is. So what I did was I had some money allocated. If you remember, my hands and bands savings challenges are all going to specific funds. This month it happened to be, coincidentally enough, medical and condo repairs. I took that money out, and when I do my next cash stuffing and savings challenges, which there won't be one this week because I just don't have any money left, I will restart this, and whatever money I can accumulate for the next 2 savings challenges will go into my medical and condo repairs to build that back up. So those are going to remain in my folder. Summertime vacation savings was a new one I had started for the summer. It only had $10 in it. I left the $10 in it, so I'm just going to leave this one be. Sweet 16, I could have pulled the money if I needed it. I left the money. I decided to keep Sweet 16 intact. This is a large amount of money that I need to save, so I did not touch this. Back to school, whatever was left got pulled out, and I'm okay with this. I'm going to start a new sheet, so I'm going to pull that one. Braces, again, something so important that I need and that will require debt if I don't have the money. Therefore, I am leaving this one intact. I haven't touched any money on this, so this is staying there. Unfortunately, Christmas, I had to pull all the money out of. So I will be starting this new Christmas savings, my next one out. So that one is staying in. The Black Friday savings, I had only put $5 in, and that's staying put because it's $5 and I had just started this one. Amazon. This one, again, this is just for me shopping. It's not that important. It got pulled. Etsy, again, as much as I love shopping on Etsy, not that important. I pulled that money and I will start that one again. Planner challenge. You guys have always heard me say, I don't really do planners, but I was going to use it to buy a Moterm. I got some money for my birthday and I did end up buying my Moterm. I will show you guys in my next paycheck when I have to stuff my cash envelopes. You'll see my new Moterm I bought for myself for my birthday. So this was money that I had in here that I pulled. So I will not be doing this one. Rainy day, again, there's no reason for me to have rainy day money sitting around when I have debt that has to get paid from this past weekend. So I pulled this money and this one will be ending. 50 envelopes challenge. I did just start. I had 100 and change in it. I'm just keeping it going. I'm not pulling this one. Roll the dice. I will restart this one probably, but I did pull whatever money I had in this one out. My donations, I did not touch. That one's still intact. My Mandela and my Sun and Moon Star Challenge from Lisa Grateful Me. These I did pull the money out of, so I'm going to pull these out. I may start them again. I'll just reprint and start over. My $5,000 challenge, I hadn't really put a lot in. There's $45, $50, $55, $60. I left that in place. And same thing with my zero challenge. There wasn't a ton of money in it. I just left that in place. And then this one I hadn't started yet. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is the money that I was able to take out and put towards this nightmarish weekend. That's all I can call it because, you know, I could sit there and cry about the thousands of dollars that I wasted on a cheer comp my daughter couldn't even compete in. But, you know, that's the chance you take when you're a cheer mom. In retrospect, I've got to say, and this may upset people, but if I had to do it again, I'd never do all-star cheer ever again. That's just besides the, I can't even say besides the bonding of and the friendships made, because there were some events that took place this weekend that showed the true colors of her teammates and her coach, which are absolutely kind of disgusting. And, you know, unfortunately this sport, it's all about the money. That's all it's about. And all the coaches care about is winning, and I get it, but there's real feelings and real people and real children involved in this sport, and I just feel like they need to be more grown up about things. I don't really love the all-star cheer world. I'm hoping she has a better experience in high school cheer. I'm hoping it's more of a bonding, and I'm hoping she does make true friendships, because what I saw this weekend out of her teammates is ridiculous, to say, that's putting it so nicely, because I don't want to use the words otherwise. So it is what it is. It was just not a good experience. Like I said, doing it all over again, I wouldn't do it. Anybody else that's involved in All-Star Cheer, I wish you the best of luck. It's just, it's all about the greed. And to the coaches, it's all about the winning. To these kids, it's more than just winning and greed and money. It's so much more. And, you know, some adults don't look at it like that, unfortunately, in this world. Anyways, on to something happy. I did get some happy mail. I did already open it and wanted to share it with you. This was sent to me from Hands and Bands. You can tell because just by the happy little sticker on it. And this came in the mail, and it was perfect timing because it came when, you know, just on the heels of this horrible weekend, and I really needed something happy in my life. So this really made me happy. This is one that Alicia from Hands and Bands makes. This is a zodiac sign challenge. So this is for Taurus. By the time that this video is airing, it's going to be my birthday. So this was just a fitting gift for me, something that I did want. And this did come from Pretty Penny, Edith. If you don't watch her channel, go check her out. Again, it's Pretty Penny. She's a beautiful person, beautiful soul, and I found her through Alicia at Hands and Bands, and I'm so happy that I did. She sent me this through Alicia saying, "Happy birthday, Free, wishing you a great day, and the year ahead is full of many blessings. Love, Edith, your cheer mom twin, LOL." Edith, I'm sorry if you're watching this. Sorry that you had to hear me talk so poorly about my daughter's experience, and I know your daughter's just getting into it, and I hope she has a better experience. Just keep everything I said in mind, that, you know, like the coaches, as much as they may act like they love your daughter, and there may be good coaches out there, my particular situation was they really, at the end of the day, couldn't care less. She was just a tumbler and a base for them. And yeah, anyways, so this came from, like I said, Hands and Bands, as a birthday gift from Pretty Penny Edith. So thank you so much to the two of you ladies. You guys are amazing. Edith, thank you so much. This meant so much to me. You have no idea. I really needed this to bring my spirits up, because after the weekend I had, every little thing helps. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was so very thoughtful. So I will be starting this one as well. So that's all I have for you guys. It was really just an update on the whole cheer weekend. I know you guys have been following me through this cheer journey, and I was hoping I could come on and show you the final routine. I am actually starting to tear up as I speak right now, just because it's overwhelming. Because so much time, effort, and money went into this season for it to go out like this. But it's okay. Like I said, she is starting a new chapter, and I will support her with everything I have. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Oh, let me show you real quick. I did get, which also for my birthday, I was super excited about, from some of my coworkers. I got a gift card for hair services to get my hair done. I also got a gift certificate for my nails to get done. So I do have some self-care coming my way. And then my bosses at work got me a 6-month subscription to Harry and David's plant club, or flowers, or whatever it is. So every month for 6 months, I am going to get a nice flower arrangement or a plant or of some sort to be able to enjoy flowers for the next 6 months. They also pitched in and got me a $200 gift card to Massage Envy. So as you can tell, I have a lot of self-care stuff. So I'm super excited, because I always put myself last in my family. So this is going to force me to give myself a little TLC. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day. I will talk to you soon. It probably won't be until my next paycheck, which is on or around the 15th. So I'll see you all then. Thank you, guys. And I appreciate every one of you. Just trying to keep it real here. This is real life. So, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.